Hello everyone and welcome to my pre-spring farm tour. Today is March 11, which means 10 more days until spring starts. And as you can see, the cherry tree already gives a really springy feeling. We already had a really great week in February with 20 degrees, but March so far has been really winter-like. We had a lot of rain in the last couple of days, weeks, 2 weeks, a lot of wind, and we even had snow. Well, not we, but on the Serra da Estrela there is, I think, over 1 meter of snow. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm sure I'm going to, because I want to make a snowman. The lemon tree is filled with lemons. I really should start using them for something. My big orange trees have no oranges left. A couple of them, but last year I gave them all to the pigs in the winter because they were too sour for us to eat or to make juice. This year I left them in the trees. And I still don't have oranges for myself because they all fell out. I think we need to spray them probably against some type of fly, I think. Our little vineyard has all been pruned, ready to start growing again. The fig trees are already starting. There's one little fig. Our neighbor's cherry farm looking lovely again. They removed half of it last year, and they planted new ones. So I still need to do these vines and those over there on the border, and then I'm all done with the vine pruning. I had made some benches last year, but they're starting to grow again. So there will be a tree eventually again. I'm still not sure what type of tree this is. I thought it was a fig tree last year, but it has different leaves. It's not a cherry tree. Maybe one of you can tell me what kind of tree this is. The vines are already starting to grow, to blossom. My big plum tree is already green with some blossoms. Not as much as last year, but it's still early, so we will see. We have a lot of plans for this first field for this upcoming year. There in the corner we're gonna make a chicken coop, and then the chickens can walk around freely on this area. And on that part we want to make different veggie gardens, all fenced, so Eva can't eat all the vegetables. And then the veggie garden back there with the piggies, that will go away, or maybe I can grow some pumpkins or melons over there. But Gert wants to give it to the pigs and I want to keep it for my vegetables. Mamu and Mara has been sick a couple of weeks ago. They both had a high fever. They probably had some bacterial infection from drinking the water out of the mud pool. So they got antibiotics and some other medications from the vet. And the next day they were a little bit better, and the day after they were really better again, luckily. And they love their clementines.
I got something nice for my quad. It's not completely ready yet, but I'm working on it. This is a small trailer for behind my quad. I'm gonna weld a frame on top of it, so I can use it behind my quad. We first start with a square for the bottom, and let's go from there. I'm not very experienced with welding, but it's not too bad. A few weak spots I can fill in if I want to. I don't think it's needed. It's strong enough. Maybe here on the corner there's a small weak point. But I think that's strong enough. Clean it up and put it on the trailer. I've been pretty sick for 6 days. With a high point fever of almost 40 degrees. On Friday and Saturday was high fever. And then the days after were really terrible. I'm moving a little bit again. So I'm trying to do small jobs. I showed you the trailer I got. I thought by myself it would be stupid if I don't clean up the wheelbase and give it a small primer paint so it will last longer. So I removed the wheels, how do you call it? The rims. I will clean up the rims and I will spray paint them. I will buy some nice off-road wheels if they have them here, put them on, and I will clean the rim holder on the axles. Show you. So there is for example one. I'm gonna clean it up, remove the rust on it, clean anything else, and the same on this side. I'm gonna clean it up. And then when it's all clean, I'm gonna weld the steel frame on it, and then I'm gonna put it in the primer once or twice, and then let the primer dry, and then we're gonna give it a primer color. I wanna try if I can get the same color as the quad, but that might be a little bit tricky, but if it gets close to it, that's fine too. But, I thought, yeah, that's an easy job. I can sit a lot on the ground and don't really have to move a lot, because I notice if I move a lot, then man, I get tired.
Last couple of days Gert has been working on this path, which was just sand and a lot of weeds. Because of the sand, because of all the rain, we got, how do you call it? Geulen. Like gutters in the middle of the path because of all the water was going down. So he fixed it. He made it nice and neat again, and then we put on a whole ton of gravel, which is kind of mean for the doggies because they really don't like walking on gravel. And I can't blame them because I don't want to walk barefoot on gravel either. But it looks a lot better than it did. And of course, when the spring starts, the nice weather starts, and then it's time to clean the pool again and fill it up with water so we can cool down on the hot summer days and the lovely warm spring days. So Indy also has leishmaniasis, unfortunately. As you can see, her snout is all dry and scruffy, and also around her eyes and in her ears. So she has probably the dermatology type. So we're starting with medication, and hopefully she will feel better in a couple of weeks. Ollie is doing great on the medication for the leishmaniasis, and he just turned 13 this week. So happy belated birthday for Ollie. So that's it for our little pre-spring farm tour. We have a lot of plans for this year, a lot of projects, so stay tuned to see all of it unfold. And subscribe, like, comment if you want to. Bye.